Do you ever feel stuck replaying the same choice in your head, whether you should say yes or whether you should say no? Second guessing drains your energy, keeps you stuck in limbo, and makes you feel like you can't trust yourself. And no matter how much you think it through, the answer never feels really solid. This is exactly why I created the Cosmic Chronicle, a guide to stop overthinking and to help you make your decisions with clarity, especially on a week by week basis or on a month by month basis. Hello everybody, I am Vaishali Nikhade. I am an engineer turned psychic with over 9,000 readings, and I show people how they can leverage into the power of the stars and the power of the soul or the spirit in order to be able to make decisions that they don't regret and to make decisions with certainty, whether it is related to your career, which is a lot of the clients which I'm seeing right now, or related to your relationships, or anything else in your life. In this video, I'm going to show you why second guessing in order to make a decision is not a you problem, but an energy problem or a timing problem, and how you can exactly solve this problem using the Cosmic Chronicle, where you can make decisions with so much ease that you will be completely surprised. So stick around until the end and see how you can leverage the power of the Cosmic Chronicle in order to be able to make decisions that make you feel very confident. So here's what you're going to learn in this video. Cause of second guessing, what your nervous system needs, and how to know the outcome in advance. Your goal is to be able to make decisions with certainty so that you don't have to keep wondering all the time, what if I had done this, what if I had done that, kind of a thing, but to move confidently in the direction of the decision that you made. Studies show that an average person spends over 17 hours a week worrying about decisions instead of acting. That is almost 2 full working days just worrying instead of taking an action. And I'm going to show you how you can eliminate this if you are also spending the 2 days or 2 work days a week in order to be able to come to a decision. Right, so let's get to it. The first one is the cause of second guessing. Right. So why do people second guess? Because they are unsure and there are a lot of what ifs. For instance, let's say that a girl or a lady named Anna has 2 job offers and she is wondering, what if I take offer 1 versus what if I take offer 2? And this can apply not only in the case of job offers, but in anything else or any other area of your life for which you are making a decision. And if I take offer 1, then obviously you're going to lose out on offer 2. And she thinks that if I take offer 2, then obviously she's going to lose out on offer 1. So then it is not just the immediate choice, which is of significance, but also the consequences that go with it. For instance, if she takes offer 1, then she is going to meet a certain amount of people and her career is going to go in a certain direction. Whereas if she takes offer 2, then she's going to meet different types of people and her career is going to go in a different direction. So how would she decide just based on the 2 offers? Let's say that they are both the same. Everything looks about the same. Let's say that even the projects, it's kind of not possible, but nothing is impossible. Let's say the projects are approximately the same, the salaries are approximately the same. So what exactly can she use to differentiate or determine as to which is the right offer for her? So this is where the what ifs are going to come in. Like, what if I do this option 1, and what is going to happen like maybe 3 months down the road, 6 months down the road, and so on. So there is a lot of uncertainty and a lot of what ifs as to if she takes the first offer and also if she takes the second offer. So is there a way she can know in advance as to which offer is the best offer for her? So there are multiple ways she can do that, and I'm going to tap into a few of them over here. The first one is using the power of your own intuition, which is she can leverage the power of her intuition and see as to which offer is going to serve her well in her career for the long run. So that is one way she can do that. And then the second way is to be able to tap into the ability of the stars, because the stars have all the information as to how things are going to pan out. Essentially, they are giving you a sense of direction, just like sailors used to use the stars in ancient times for navigation. You can use the stars, but it's kind of different because you have to decode the information in the stars, and that is where like a psychic comes in, and they can tell you that, hey, listen, if you take offer 1, then this is the direction you're going to go, and if you take offer 2, then this is the direction you're going to go. And if you are going to take offer 2, even though it doesn't seem very nice at first, somewhere along the road things are going to change or shift, and you're going to have, let's say, a huge payday maybe, or you'll get a really nice project, or you'll get a really nice promotion. And this is what the stars can tell you or show you. And I have a free workshop where I show you all the frameworks that I use in order to be able to decode the power of the stars, and the link is below. You can sign up for the free workshop and see how you can leverage the power of the stars in order to be able to make a decision. So the second part is what your nervous system needs. So if you're constantly going to second guess making a decision, or sit on it for 2 days as to should I or should I not, like should I say yes to this offer or should I say no to this offer? If I say yes, then okay, I'm in, then I kind of lose out on all other possibilities. But if I say no, then I'm kind of losing out this offer that I have in the hand. So essentially, your nervous system, it needs certainty. But if you are always kind of circling and looping as to should I not, you are creating a lot of doubt and a lot of stress. And because of that, you're not only not going to be able to make this decision, it is also going to impact other decisions that you're going to make, because you're going to consider them secondary, and you're not going to pay as much attention to them because you may think that they are secondary decisions. So for instance, let's say that Anna has a job offer in her hand, and let's say this is Anna and she has this job offer in her hand. We'll call it J. This is J. Oh, this is her job offer, and she's kind of wondering as to whether or not she should take this offer, and all her attention is kind of focused on should I not. At the same time, what's happening is while her attention is all scattered, wondering whether she should take this offer or not, some other things are happening in her background, and one of this other thing is actually a really unbelievable opportunity. But because most of her attention is focused here on the job offer, she completely misses this opportunity because she's not paying attention to it. It is kind of in her background. Think of it as peripheral vision. Most of the times people are focusing on what is in front of them, but times there could be a thing that catches your peripheral vision and it turns out to be important, and maybe you avoid an accident or something else happens. In the same way, in this case, it is not really an accident, but it's kind of a thing that she should be paying attention to. And had she made this decision on whether or not she takes this job offer, it would have been very easy for her to notice this. But because she's so focused on this, she's kind of ignoring or avoiding this. So essentially, that is what she is stuck in a dilemma. And go ahead and put in the comments below if you've ever been in a situation where you're so focused on making this decision that everything else around you, you're just ignoring it. And because of that, maybe you missed out on an opportunity. So the third part is how to know the outcome in advance. Like I mentioned before, you can use the power of your intuition to be able to tap and see whether or not the decision you're making is going to be the right decision, or it is the right decision in order to be able to move forward. So this is one way to make a decision. The other way is using the power of the Cosmic Chronicle. So I mentioned before that the stars have all the information, and let's say that if you haven't watched any of my videos before, this is the stars and they have all the information, and this information is decoded. And let's say that this is the planet Earth, and this tiny creature, which is kind of me, this tiny creature is kind of taking all this information from the stars, and then it's decoding it, or she is decoding it in this case, and she is translating it into plain language which you can understand. So for instance, let's say that Anna is looking for job offer 1 and the stars have this information. So essentially the stars are telling her that even the job offer 1 looks good on the surface, it's not really a good offer because the company is kind of going to do a mass layoffs and she is going to get laid off. So there is no way for Anna to know that, but as a psychic or as a person who can decode the power of the stars, I can know that in advance and I can convey that information to her. And then once she has, this is the information in plain language. So this is the information in English and or whatever is your language. And once you have that information, it's very easy for you to make a decision. So now Anna can decide whether she wants to be a part of a job where she's going to get laid off or she should just wait for a better offer. So how exactly would you do this on a daily, weekly, and a monthly basis? That is where the Cosmic Chronicle comes in. And the way the Cosmic Chronicle is designed is you can look at things at different levels. One is you can go from lower to a higher level, and the other way is you can go from a higher to a lower level. So let's start from a higher to a lower level, which is kind of getting an idea of how things are going to pan out. So for instance, in this case, it is going to be a whole quarter. So quarter is, let's say, 3 months here. So let's say we have October, we have November, and we have December. So we have 3 months. The stars can show you how exactly these 3 months are going to go, like what area of your life is going to be significant in terms of that area doing well or that area needing attention. So for instance, let's just stick to Anna. And as far as Anna is concerned, there's 2 areas in her life she's worried about. One is her work life and one is her love life. And the stars can tell her in advance that the work area is going to be the focus during these 3 months. And there is probably going to be not that much action in her love life. So if she wants, she can kind of sow the seeds, but it's too early to be able to reap the rewards. So once Anna knows this, then at least for these 3 months, she knows what her focus is going to be. So this is the highest level. So then we can go down to a lower level, which is on a monthly level. And on the monthly level, what you can do is, now we have 3 months. Now this is just 1 month. So let's say that this is the first month, and here you have the second month, and here you have the third month. And in the first month, the stars are showing you, or the stars are telling you, that in this month, all you have to do is sow the seeds. So she's very busy during this month sowing the seeds, and this is something that she can get from the Cosmic Chronicle, where she knows that during this month, all she's doing is sowing the seeds. And she also knows that in month 2, she is going to reap the rewards. So she has to sow as many seeds as possible during month 1 in order to be able to reap the rewards during month 2. So I know these months are a little uneven, but let's make it even and take 3 off. So what she's going to do is, during month 1, she is going to sow all the seeds, and in month 2, she is going to be ready and she's going to do all the interviews and get all the offers so that she can decide where it is that she's going to go. If she did not know this in advance, then maybe she's not sowing any seeds here and she starts to sow the seeds here, but by this time it's kind of a little late because things have already gone to a higher stage or an advanced stage. And then if you go to a weekly level, you can divide the month into 4 weeks. Let's say this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, just imagine that they are even. And then during every week, the stars are showing you what exactly is going to happen and where you need to focus your attention. So all this information is something you can get in the Cosmic Chronicle, and every week essentially Anna knows what it is that she needs to focus on. And once she knows that, it makes her life a lot easier. Think of it as driving or kind of going on a long distance road trip, for instance, from San Francisco to New York, and think that you have no weather reports. It's going to be a little bit challenging for you to drive, because when you drive and suddenly you get hit by a snowstorm, you're in trouble. Whereas if you know in advance that there is going to be a snowstorm, then you are going to plan your drive in a different manner. So I have a free workshop where I show you all the frameworks I used in order to be able to decode these things and how you can leverage the power of these frameworks, as well as if you're interested in joining the Cosmic Chronicle, where you can get a lay of the land for the quarter, for the month, and for the week, so that it makes your life a lot easier. I'm going to put that link below as well, and you can sign up for the Cosmic Chronicle and or the free workshop. So if you've been second guessing every decision, it's not that you are broken, you are out of sync with timing. And that brings me to the subject of my next video, which is you're not lazy, you're just out of sync. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.